Well, welcome to the Hong Kong video. It's basically a video of when I went to Hong Kong with my fiance and a good friend of mine and my mum, as well as her aunts, and we got married. So this is basically us coming into Hong Kong airport, having a landing. This is the camera, so you can see this from your seat. And we're down. Awesome. This was some crocodile in Ocean Park. This was the beginning of the panda enclosure. So annoyingly he didn't move, so I couldn't really get the head of him. And there's one in the nest, just chilling. And here's the panda. So I don't know, he was quite active actually. It was surprised me. He really kind of moved around, and apparently, according to one of the guides there, he'd learnt how to knock on the door at the very end. So he was asking for food. So I guess these bits here was just him being bored and going around waiting and waiting. But pretty good to see him, you know, just moving about, going about his business. Wow.
Ah, that's a good picture.
Very good. Awesome. Clever thing.
He's gone up there and tapped or moved these.
So yeah, he's learned to knock on the door for more bamboo.
We might get some there or not.
Ah, maybe he's on a diet. And here's the red panda, as opposed to the black and white panda. So this guy was just chilling out again, just going about his business. And if you hang for a second, you can actually see one come out of the box, which is quite cute. And there he is. Or she. This was Ocean Park's dolphin kind of themed event. So there's a story playing out here. There's a lass down on the kind of on the end there, by the little cabin. And I think she threw in like a piece of litter, so the seal actually threw the litter back out at her, which was quite cool. And then there was like a storm, and she fell into the water. And then what happened is the dolphin saved her, basically. So pretty cool. You know, it's good to see this. You can see her there. She's going to fall in. Oh, look, she's so disorientated. So any moment now she's going to fall in. Good to see all the fairground bits at the back as well, all the rides in the background. So that's quite cool. Went on them actually, so you can see that bit later on. Still going around. You can see the lightning and thunder on the screens there. Oh, there we are. She's in. Is she going to be saved? Oh no, nightmare. I'm sure it'll work out okay. And here we come to the mine train. This was good. I enjoyed this ride. Probably my favourite ride, most favourite ride of the park actually. So, pretty cool. Managed to sit at the back, and I think in one of the videos you can see me put my arms up in the air like a clown. But I mean, you just look at the views as well. Look at the scenery as well. I mean, the views just absolutely make it, especially when you come into some of the curves. You can just see right down into the sea. Oh yeah, this was like a kind of training ground and breeding area where all the dolphins kind of come in and train. So it's quite interesting to see how well they're looked after as well, which was good. There were quite a few pools, at least 5 I believe, and in this shot you can actually see they're kind of, I'm sure, doing something there to train. Can beat one of these rides. The old drop from a height rides. So this was called the Abyss. Always good fun. I had to take my glasses off as well. I think that's quite normal, but yeah, obviously the G-forces you experience are enough to take your glasses off. Look convincing, I have to say. Very convincing, don't we? There we are, coming over. So I'm right at the back with Sam. Yes. So I really enjoyed that. Very good. Thanks to Mum for filming that one. Nice. So this is Sam and I on the ride on the Abyss. I'm in the middle there, and Sam was to my left, if I remember rightly. And these rides always appear a lot quicker than they look on video. This one gives me the heebie-jeebies, like most of these type of vertical drops. That wasn't me screaming, I promise. Yeah, very good. Enjoyed that. Went on that one a couple of times actually. So all very good. Now this was cool. This was a video inside one of the aquarium bits, and you could just I didn't realize at the time that you could actually rewind, pause, fast forward, fast rewind this shark, and I believe it's actually getting a dummy seal. I don't think it's an actual seal. That'd be pretty hardcore. But I mean, yeah, it looks amazing. And this was filmed, obviously, you know, on a camera, which never gives it the best views. But you can just see this absolutely incredible creature just diving out, grabbing. That's definitely kind of like a, almost like a balloon type thing, made to look like a seal, perhaps. But check out those teeth. I mean, that is insane, isn't it? That is exactly how you imagine Jaws to pop out. You're definitely going to need a bigger boat. So there we go. I realised that you can actually stop this and you can rewind. So I went a bit mad. Kind of started fiddling about. But yeah, just to pause it and see the lips go back, kind of. Or they kind of have this type of lips. Yeah, check out that. Can you imagine how insane that must be to see in real life? But yeah, you can see I filmed that through
this is what I was using to manipulate
my
the
camera, filming a TV, so it never looks like as maximum high def, but it could have been. But that was the wheel, yeah, that was the wheel where you could spin it forward, spin it back, kind of pause it. So yeah, this is trying to crash the machine, but it didn't crash, unfortunately, so I left it. So there are lots of pools of these, just kind of, you know, you can get really close to the fish, you can really take a good view. Quite incredible. Yeah, it's so amazing to see these creatures, you know, this close without watching it from the TV.
That was pretty hard. This is when it was there, I think, right? I think it was there. Come here. It's coming again. This way.
看着的，还有一个看着。不好啊！
Where are you? Come
游，下来，come on！
Let's see.
游走的。
Bigger shark.
哇塞！哎呦，这个好，有点是还不错。哇，游的，看他无辜的眼神。这里还有。他吃东西啊？随便啊，我跟你讲。 走啊！哎，对了，家里面，走，家里面。哇，
好得意喎，好得意喎！哇，呢度行過嚟，好得意喎！歷史所啊！哇！
一条。
And this was at the end of the evening. This was something that must happen every evening in Ocean Park. This is a light show, and it is amazing. You have, you know, light and fire and kind of like graphics displayed through the water. So very, very good indeed. And it's lovely to see this. These kind of little really dirty clips were trying to show the speed of this Macau jet boat. So this is leaving Hong Kong and heading over to Macau, the jet boat. I think it does about, I think it was about 50 knots. So it's pretty quick indeed. And it's very difficult to see how fast this actually goes. But yeah, I think it was a beast. It went from Hong Kong to Macau in about an hour. And we've arrived, so yeah, we got off and we had a little shuttle bus taking us to our hotel, and this was taking us through the northern part of the island. We didn't get to see these casinos because we were based in the south of Macau. So looking back at some of the casinos, we were heading to, I think, the newer part of Macau actually. So we had the Venetian, a couple of others there. We stayed in the Holiday Inn, which was amazing, I have to say, and a casino as well in its own right. Here we are coming into the Venetian now, and it looks insane. I mean, it's so amazing to see these buildings, and they're absolutely immaculate as well. The classical bridge there, look. Same type of thing in Vegas.
Holiday Inn. Here we are.
And here we are coming into the Holiday Inn. It was a reasonable price compared to some of the others, and you know, I'm sure it's good. It certainly, you know, had all the amenities. And we popped out in the evening, and you can see there all the buildings lit up now. We spent hours walking around it. It was so incredible to see. Surprisingly less entertainment than Vegas. So less shows, like what kind of happening inside. It's definitely more about the gambling in Macau. So people there don't seem to want anything to waste the time. They just want to get down to the casino machines, get down to the gambling, and get straight onto it. So here's a bit of a view, just panning around, seeing the strip, if you like. And here we are going into the Venetian. I mean, these buildings are insane. They look incredible from outside, and that continues on the inside. I mean, the amount of work that must go in. And thankfully, with a place like this, no one seems to battle hardly when you've got a camera. So it's kind of getting a bit blatant, just showing it around, really. You know, even though a lot of malls in the United Kingdom don't seem to like having pictures being taken. That was me trying to get into Sam's ear for some reason. Oh yeah, these guys on the gondolas, they were singing actually, which was very nice. Nice touch. We kind of realised pretty late that he was singing. We thought it was just audio, but here he is. And, we did try and catch up to him. Lots of coins in the water, even notes, as you can see. So that must be quite a good thing. I didn't have any nets on me, unfortunately, to scoop up the loot. Ah, there we go. You can hear him now. Look. Of course, you know, being inside a building as well, it echoed really well, so it sounded very good. And these guys probably get quite a bit of tips from their punters when they sing. I almost thought he was going to knock his head when he went under here, but he didn't. He managed it. He must know exactly the height available to him. He's under. No dramas. I don't even know what the song is.
No, it's not one of my favourites.
Just finished yet. Casino. Okay, it's a blatant video of security. No one can stop me.
No one can stop.
Well, maybe they can.
Nobody can stop.
Maybe they can. We're all stepping forwards.
We're okay, I think we're in the clear so far.
Alright. No, they were fine. We were thinking, oh, £5. Right, Sam's opening the drawer with a little surprise in there. Should, you know, we get into the evening and maybe we're a bit lucky.
And I haven't seen it yet, so
Right,
this is
no,
a genuine
this is
live
genuine,
reaction.
yeah, okay,
So
right.
here we go.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
So initially you think, well, okay, it's instant. So what have we got first? We got
Oh, it's innocent first, is it?
glasses.
Glasses, that's nice.
Yeah,
I think that's
tumblers, and you got, you know,
That's
normal
nice. I
tall ball.
don't know what else it could be that
No.
any worse than this.
Okay.
Just have a look. Okay, glass.
Nothing wrong with those.
Those are perfectly nice.
They're all fine. They're all absolutely
Brilliant. So
fine.
it's a little gift in behind, is it?
Yeah, it is a little bit further in. Ferrero Rocher, nice.
Wow, okay, that's nice again.
Yeah.
What's this?
Pot noodle.
Pot noodle.
Normal.
Okay. Yeah.
I think you've missed the golden option right at the back.
Right at the back.
It is dark.
Here.
Yep.
Oh my good grief. Yeah, that might not get used, I don't think.
and it was time to leave. And as you can see, it was hammering down, which was a bit of a surprise from Hong Kong, because Hong Kong was so nice.
Cold, I think.
About 23, 24 degrees every day. Here
Yeah,
was
agreed.
warm enough,
Yeah.
but yeah, quite a bit of rain happened overnight and in the mornings. Looks a bit miserable.
So horrible.
And back on the jet boat, heading back to Hong Kong now. Again, lovely dirty windows, which kind of made it a little bit more authentic. Lots of salt on the windows, I'm sure. But yeah, this thing was awesome. And actually quite rough on the way back. Didn't quite lift out of the seat, but very close. Very close to being knocked out of the seat. So this was tour bus time. I've been looking forward to this most of the week. And as you can see, the rain's come back with us. So thankfully we had free ponchos. So there's Sam, he's enjoying the real experience.
TotalTourist.com.
Yeah. Hasn't got it quite down far enough, but
Yeah.
it's looking pretty good.
Like a little dress room.
There he is. So suddenly the street came to a halt, and firemen were just in front there with their
Presses on, keep it steady.
ladder unit. Obviously some emergency going on there, so they went quite high.
See his eyeball. Oh. Out of control. Oh yes, he's working overtime. So what is he doing? He's just going up and down, left and right. This is a practice.
Okay, I'm going to put my money in the safe. So, nice and safe. Passports, etc. Close the safe. Not going to show you the number. Safe is locked, so no one is going to get in there. But what happens when a Plymouth thief comes along? He's going to take the entire box. Who needs to... And off he goes. Waste of time. This was lovely. This was the Chi Lin Nunnery. And very peaceful, nice and relaxing. Because you wouldn't imagine this place was literally a few moments from this road, and you couldn't hear it at all. Lovely, very tranquil. And then this took us to the Wong Tai Sin Temple, which was incredible to see as well. People come here to
Chinese.
pay their respects, pray.
Yeah, I believe it
There's
is.
even fortune tellers here. So a lot of tradition steeped with this temple.
Yeah, I'm videoing. Yeah, you're talking on video, but that's good. This is your new resolution.
And people light incense sticks and then make a wish, and they shake the cylinder which contains these sticks, and a stick falls out, and this is exchanged for a piece of paper bearing the same number, and then they can interpret a fortune. Reading from Wikipedia there. So very intense smells of incense here. You can imagine how many sticks were burning, and you know, just peeking out over the roofs, skyscrapers. So there's the shaking. Very ornate, lovely and colourful. I don't know what they make of all the tourists. I suppose they must just accept us taking pictures. Let's go about the business. Beautiful, beautiful place. Like I say, just looking over to the horizon there, you've got skyscrapers looking over.
Well, there's a tourist in the way. Rubbish.
That's Sam. I think he wanted to be in the shot, to be honest. This was Geek Street, where you can buy anything you want. I mean, there were stalls dedicated to just remote controls for TVs. And these are egglets. These are kind of like waffles, made into very small tiny eggs, and they're crispy on the outside and soft in the middle and delicious. Brilliant.
Yummy, yummy.
On the side, on the side.
Straight back in with the next one.
I know, right?
No rest for the wicked. Wow.
On it, go, go.
和警报系统，根据香港的法律，在机舱和洗手间内吸烟。
I was bored here waiting for the plane to take off, so I thought I'd spin this little cup holder around. It drove Queenie nuts, so I did it some more. And this was takeoff, leaving Hong Kong and going on our honeymoon to Taiwan. I love takeoffs and landings, but takeoffs the most, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, Flight Deck, Captain speaking. Hope you're enjoying your short stay with us. Just started a gradual descent now to Taichung, touchdown in 30 minutes time. The weather conditions there at the moment, indicated earlier, it's a little bit windy. Wind out of the north at about 20 kilometers an hour, maybe gusting 25, with a temperature of 23 degrees Celsius. As I say, we'll be touching down on time. Once we land, it'll be a bit of a taxi, about 10 minutes before we get to the gate.
and we're in another shuttle bus on the way to Sunnydale B&B, which is in Nantou, Taiwan. Right up in the mountains, so really high up. And bus driver was awesome, but people were overtaking us on bends and, you know, where there didn't appear to be any overtaking places. So pretty hairy for him, I reckon, but probably all in the day for a bus driver. So yeah, some awesome views climbing here. It was just constant climbing.
Someone's broken down, or is it taking pictures? It's actually taking electric. It is. Mental. I don't believe so. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. Sick. We need to get your bands. What do you mean? Whoa. Okay, wicked. See a cliff. Yeah. Not like that. Not with other people. Not with other people. So like the local village? Yeah. And again. Wow. To edit this thing of it off the video. Ah, Sunnydale. Cheers. Alright, do you have to pay now? Hello.
This was the view from our balcony. Epic or what? It was amazing, and a bit later on, the views were a bit better because the weather cleared. But that is insanely good. So awesome to wake up to that.
This thing is huge. I'm trying to get my finger in so you can see how big this thing is. Without touching the web, of course. Okay, there's my finger. Oh. Wow. It looks like he's trying to play dead, so maybe... No. Oh, no. I think he's faking the death. So maybe, and thankfully not aggressive. That's huge.
Have you killed her?
No. He's just faking being dead. Okay, so you can see the size of this thing next to a key. It's big. It's very big. I'm gonna have to look this one up. No idea what this place is. Well, there's a beehive theme and lots of stuff is made out of cardboard. Okay, so Queenie's going to post our postcard.
Postcard.
There it is.
Ready?
Post away. Excellent. This is actually made out of cardboard, by the way, so hopefully it'll survive. It might do. That probably says, not actual postbox, do not use. 1750 meters above sea. So this restaurant has all of the fixtures and fittings made out of cardboard. So cardboard cups, cardboard chair, more cardboard chairs. It's quite amazing.
Cardboard stool.
Stool, a cardboard tree.
Cardboard tables.
Tables, of course. Pretty cool. Very cool. Cardboard Queenie.
And you.
So this is Swiss Garden. Probably not the best time of the year to see it, maybe. In sunny November. But if we do a quick tour, just shows us what we're looking at. Oh, and there's Queenie. There she is. Check out that rainbow. That is pretty mega. Mega rainbow.
Pizza for lunch at Chinjing Farm. So this is just us really hungry filming as it was being made, and it was awesome, I have to say.
Okay, Queenie, where are we off to?
We're walking up.
Oh no, that's quite a long way.
Hi.
So off she goes. And well, you see the mountains in the background, so we're already quite high. Didn't hear that. Sheepdog herding you. The air's pretty thin up here actually as well. I could definitely notice a difference. Definitely more tired easily. Either that or just become really unfit in the last week. So here we go.
Check out the clouds. Kind of got a nice base to them now, beginning to form. Guess where there's a temperature difference.
Ah, the sun is out, and check out that view. Beautiful.
So Queenie's picking up a kiln baked bread. There's the kiln over there. And we've just scoffed one each. So we're buying one as a gift now for the B&B proprietors, because they've been giving us free meals and free breakfasts. Here she comes. I'm pretty happy. How does it look? How does it look? Let's have a look inside. Ooh.
It's still warmed.
That's lovely. Alright, so it's a bit drier today, and I don't know if you can see the amount of insects that are literally covering the windows. They're literally everywhere. Now, we haven't seen these before. And I'm presuming it's because it's drier. So they've all come out. In the last few days it's been raining in the evenings. And there's been absolutely none. So pretty impressive. You can see them all up there and all chilling out. Not quite sure if they were going to bite. Oh, I'll come out in a second. Are they stag beetles? They're real. Are they? What, stuffed? Check out all these dudes. Absolutely everywhere. I don't think they bite, but they definitely cover. Oh, they're everywhere. Get off. But yeah, if you could see them, they're all over the place.
找一个。
对。
但是这个是公的。
Male.
This is the male. This is the female. They're real, but they haven't turned it into a sample. It's just after they die, they've just dried.
Wow.
你从哪？我的传统礼服不是吗？这个是我的。
哦，你们都还是依照传统礼服，不是穿那种白纱礼服。
哦，在香港会经常会换衣服。一早的时候我们
That's a pretty big critter.
然后也是结婚的时候白色的。
哦。喂，你好。
So compared to the finger, pretty big. I'm doing a video, yeah.
Was it flipping?
Yeah, it was, but now it's like stopped.
好的，好。
be videoing.
Yeah.
Time to leave. We headed all the way down the mountain, and this was kind of the last leg on the flat ground heading to the airport. Just some of the mountains in the background.
Do what?
Sad to see the end of
Do
Taiwan.
videos.
It was a really relaxing honeymoon.
Where we've been. Yeah. I have to edit you out. I edit.
judging by the sea, we're landing back in Hong Kong. And I have to say this was the smoothest landing I've ever had. Impressive. Wow, that was
a really
yeah.
smooth landing.
Very good. There's our cases, there's our cases.
你阿表姨媽真係犀利，叫人增值20蚊喎，你知唔知？跟住我去問咧，佢話20蚊咧，你增值20蚊咧，我咁幾時到期？佢話1個月30日咯咁樣。30日咁增值嚟做咩？你嘥咗20蚊。咁我話咁如果50蚊就半年。咁跟住咧，咁我同佢爭取咗50。咁幾時到啊？嚇？半年。幾時返香港啊？唔知啊，喂唔使冇咗 number 啊嘛，半年即時到10而家幾？哇！我好叻啊！我真係覺得我自己好叻。跟住我先嗰時，我同啲
And that was it. Leaving Hong Kong, going back to the airport to fly back. Epic, epic holiday and wedding. So, very sad to see it go. Very sad to leave. But thankfully I am going to be back. So I can enjoy more. 自由行啊，又係。係啊，但係佢識佢㗎啦。就諗住去間酒店度又係冇乜嘢做喎。但係自己要分擔上。唔會啦。嗰條裙又唔係喺佢度租嘅，喺邊度租？係咯。佢，所以佢喺佢心目中係我自己嘅嗰條裙，應該唔會啊。唔會。淨係用嗰個頭飾咯，用咗 Suva 嘅頭飾啦。我冇所謂。冇錯。小問題。中國唔覺得關佢事咯，因為佢都冇同我個仔講。我哋覺得係都。Oh, look, that's so beautiful. Look at the bridge.